Hi, this is a quick tutorial about how to use 3ds Max to build a block with the script greeble. So what we'll do is just create a plane at first. We will just draw it like this, and because the seconds is pretty much, so we want to change it a little bit to 30 plus 30, which will be very detailed and clear to see. So at next step, we just need to select here the modify and select the edit poly. And in the edit poly mode, we will use the animate mode to create the block. And for the selection, we will just select the polygons. So for this step, we will just select the polygons that we want to use. What we need to do here is just to left click your mouse and select what you want to select. And then, because we want to create a whole mode of these buildings, so different areas have different buildings, so we need to select other buildings as well. So we just press the shift and left click here and select the area that we want to build the block. If you are regret about what you have done, you can just press Ctrl Z to cancel what you have done before, and then right click here, left click and select these areas, and this is not satisfies me, so I will just continue use these to select the area that I want to choose. Okay, that will be much better. So for this step, we will just select here the edit polygons and here inset, and we click here, because inset, which means just inset the rectangles a little bit, so we will just adjust the parameters here. When we just move it, we can see the changes. So for this one, we will need to change to 1 and enter, and click this one. Okay, so what we'll need to do is edit poly as well. So we just click edit and select poly, and then we will just select the polygons, which this area are the areas that we selected before. So we want to make the buildings at these areas. So now we can just use the greeble to create a city mode. And for the greebles, we can change its parameters in these panels. Here is the panels, we can change the minimum height and the maximum height. So we want to change the minimum height to the 0.5 and the maximum to 20, which looks much better. It's like a city. And then we can just click here, orbit, and to have a look about all this city mode, all these buildings. And then we can just deselect this one, and we can see the changes on these buildings. And when we click here, and there will be much more geometries just appeared in these buildings. But when we just deselect this one, it will look like a much realistic building mode. And we can just click here the select tops, which could just select all the tops in these greeble models and change the parameters as well.